All right, we did it. Didn't think I was going to make it for a second, but we made it to the final scenario, Dim Carcosa. In campaign log, if we open the path below, I believe we did open the path below. Yes, path below. So, intro 1. You swim to the edge of the water and throw yourself upon the rocky shore, gasping for air. You lie there for some time, utterly exhausted. Every muscle in your body aches. Before you lies a desolate expanse of plain. In the distance, the alien spires of a warped city rise into the clouds. Behind you, the dark surface of the lake from which you'd emerge reflects the glare of two suns. When you peer back into the murky depths, you see no sign of the chapel where you made the leap, or of Mont St. Michael, or even of Earth. This is Carcosa, the realm of madness and the stars, where Brr reigns supreme. Continue to set up, yada yada, set up all that. This is some fun stuff here. Check the campaign load. Depending on the following circumstances, a different version of Act 2. If you have 5 or less total doubt and conviction, we have 7 total doubt and conviction. If you have 6 or more total doubt and conviction, you have more doubt. We don't. We have more conviction. 6 or more total doubt and conviction, and you have more conviction than doubt. Use Act 2, search for the stranger, value 3. Here we go. 6 more total, more conviction than doubt. We can get rid of this. Then randomly put one of the copy of the Pleak Plains, then which should be... Okay, that's light. That's right, that's right. Well. Then put Shores of Holly and Palace into play. Check the campaign log. If you open the path below, each investigator begins shore at Holly. Okay, both begin down here. Set the following coordinate. Check the campaign log under Chasing a Stranger. We got to 4. Not the best. If there are 3 to 5, add 2 doom to Agenda 1A. That's annoying. Each investigator takes 1 direct horror equal to half their sanity rented down. This horror cannot cause you to become defeated. Half their sanity. Is that... It just says total. So, you take 4. And you take 3. Well, he's defeated by horror, technically. Locations in Dim Carcosa. Each of the locations in this scenario have no unrevealed side and therefore interplay with the revealed side face up. Instead of an unrevealed side, these locations have story cores on the reverse side. Whenever a location in Dim Carcosa enters play, place clues on the location equal to its clue value. Sanity. In the twisted and madness-inducing realm of Carcosa, insanity is an inevitability. But even with your mind fractured and broken, your investigation does not end. During the scenario, investigators are not defeated when they have horror on them equal to or greater than their insanity. Investigators may continue to take horror even in excess. When an investigator has more horror on them than the sanity, the remaining sanity is considered to be a 0. That's it. Okay. So, Agenda 1A, Madness Coils. And now, far away, over leagues of tossing cloudwaves, I saw the moon, dripping with spray, and beyond the towers of Carcosa, rose behind the moon. Robert Chambers and the Court of Dragon. Blank cannot be defeated. If there is at least 6 damage on Blank, advance this agenda. Act 1A. In Lost Carcosa, you have opened the path to Carcosa in order to stop those who wish to free Blank from his prison in the stars. Only you can put an end to this madness. When the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance, which is 4. We could get all that on our first location. Okay, let's get some cards, shall we? Rex, he's going to get... that's kind of cool. Don't think we need that just yet. Don't think we need that just yet. Do I keep the Eon short? Probably. Double curse, nice. Little double weakness. Double crafty, that could be better. Rex, my boy. No, Leo. We start with a sledgehammer and with Leo. That's pretty good for once. Start with double hit sledgehammer and Leo. I definitely don't want that. Probably keep that. I don't need both sledgehammers. I don't think. Watch me lose it in the first turn. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So, investigator phase. Let us go. We're going to let Rex go first, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Spend a crafty. He's going to spend one of the resources on it to fast out the ice pick because it is a tool. And we're investigating 1 up. We'll exhaust ice pick to be up 2 and use this thing to be up 3. I think that's fine. Watch it not be fine. -2. -2. Okay, so we're up how much, we said? 1, 2, 3, -2. Only up 1, so we don't proc or bonus. And then last action. Do I just investigate 1 up? We're gonna play the Eon chart. And that'll be it for Rex. Then Leo's turn. Do I take a thing and drop the sledgehammer? Or I don't have to take a thing to drop the sledgehammer. I can just drop it. Or do I hold off for Leo? Whatever. Get that thing out now. So, 1 action. 2, I think we're just going to gain resources so we can hopefully be able to play Leo in a round or 2. So, upkeep, no enemies. Unearth the ancients, whatever. Watch this, fine. Doom goes to 3 out of 7. And let's get our encounter cards. The yellow sign. Test 4, we're down 1. If you fail, take 2 horror and search your deck for a madness card and draw it. Just gotta do it, 1 down. I did not do it. So 2 horror. Madness and draw it. That's probably fine. Anything else in here? Not that. Okay, that's the only madness I have. And Leo gets a Byaku. I mean, that's fine. We get something to beat up. Our turn. What the? Fine. Our turn. Leo's gonna go first, and he's gonna smack this thing with his mallet. Hopefully it's fine. He's up like 6. Hey, he did it. Good job, Leo. And he's gonna fast out a glory, because why not? What the? Come on. Let's get some card draw. Prepare for. Well, we already have the sledgehammer, so we don't really need to prepare for the worst, but it's fine. And Rex's turn. Rex is up 1 to this investigate. Man, I just realized I can't use Crafty for the Ice Pick skill test. As I'm not doing an investigate on the tool itself, it's also just buffing itself. Which is annoying. So do I go for greener pastures? 1. Well, let's do this for now. Up 2. Got a clue. Second, we're going to draw. Deduction. Yeah, sure. Let's investigate with deduction. So 4, 5, 6 to 3, up 3. Got it. Let me get all the clues because of everything. And we have 4 clues, so we can immediately advance. A shadow creeps along the wall beside you, and your heart leaps into your throat. You turn, and the figure flits away just out of sight. Either your mind is playing tricks on you, or someone else in the theater. You follow the direction of the shadow, rounding a nearby corner. At the far end of the hall, he stands awaiting you, the man who wears the pallid mask, the strangers whose steps you have haunted for so many weeks. You remember that you have been here before. The theater dissolves around you. The bright glare of 2 suns pierce into your eyes from above. Do you remember now, he asks? He turns and vanishes into the ether as if taunting you to follow. Spawn the set-aside man, the pallid mask, enemy at the palace of the king. Is he still on the deck? I must have taken him out. Where did I put it, though? Got him. Okay, so Act 2A, Search for the Stranger. It is time to finally confront the stranger and learn the truth about his identity once and for all. Each investigator cannot discover clues. The man in the pallid mask cannot be defeated except by damage. When he would be defeated by damage, advance. Okay. That's fine, probably. Probably not. So, that's all our phase. So, upkeep. Flashlight. There we go. That's what we need. And a safeguard. That's also really good. Doom goes to 4 out of 7. And encounters. Test 3. If you have no... He's got 1 remaining sanity. So... Taking damage on Rex is so horrible. He's up 1. No, he's even. Jesus. Even, just gotta do it. Please? He did it! Nice. Good job, good job. Leo gets Fanatic. Spawn, reveal location of most clues. That's here. Okay. I mean, that's fine, probably. And Orpheus. I think we're going to let Leo go first. So he doesn't have to spend a whole lot of turn moving. He can just 1, 2, safeguard. And then gain some more resources. And hopefully be able to play Leo next turn. Next, it is Rex's turn. First action, he's going to move. 1, 2. I guess last we're just going to play Flashlight through the Crafty. It is a tool. That's fine. Okay. No enemies with Hunter. So upkeep. That's annoying. We are down 1 to this. That's terrible. Fail, take 2 damage. Leo, what you get? I mean, that's fine, probably. Doom goes to 5 of 7. And encounters. Rex gets Test 3 horror. For each point you fail by, take a horror. Even, still just gotta do it. At least we're not dying immediately by this. 1 horror. He has no horror remaining. Leo. You cannot commit skill cards to skill tests. Slightly annoying, but it's probably fine right now. So, Orpheus, first. Leo's going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the quick Leo. Bye-bye. Then, first action, we are going to move in. This thing comes into contact with me. I could just... I don't have the super thing, so I'm not sure if it's worth it to... I would be up 2 to the fight. is too good enough. I don't think it is, so we're just going to go balls to the wall, sledgehammer this thing. Up a gazillion. That is fine. It is dead. And no, we take that clue. And that is it. Next is Rex's turn. 1, 2, 3. He's going to play his other crafty. Just so he can be really good at skill tests with that flashlight. Second, he's going to draw. Glad I played that first. And third, he's going to draw again. Dr. Milan, good to see you. Okay, we should be able to advance next round. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when we advance, right? Upkeep, because that thing's aloof. Deductions, very good. Leo gets another Leo. Perfect. Now we have protection from the bottom blood or whatever it's called. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 6 of 7 doom. Encounters. Rex gets his favorite card in the game. Frozen in Fear. Amazing. Leo gets, if you have at least 3 heart, lose an action. That's annoying. And you can't trigger fast abilities. So I was going to engage and then super hammer him, but because I lost an action, I can't do that anymore. And I can't commit skill cards to test. Do I just take it? But then Rex is doing like fucking shit all. Fine, we're going to engage the man in the pallid mask. We are going to attack him. We are up 4, 5. We're up 1. We can't commit anything. Oh wait, I can commit. Events. Up 1. Up 2. Up 3, I guess. -1. So it takes 2 damage. And last one, I guess we're just going to do a regular up 1. Wish I would have had up 1. 0. It's dead. Nice. We got it. So he would be defeated by damage. So let us advance. That's not good. The disguise is laid aside. Spawn the set aside, haha, Lord of Carcosa enemy at the man in the pallid mask location. Remove the man in the pallid mask from the game. Oh yeah. Act 3A, The King in Tatters. I heard the King in Yellow whispering to my soul, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. If there are no clues in your location, remove each investigator's clues from the game, flip your location over, and resolve the text on the other side. If blank is defeated, advance. Okay. So, blank. 3 fight. 18 health, 3 evade. Prey, most remaining sanity. Hunter. That's annoying. Maybe. It might be good he has Hunter, because then he doesn't just sit on the palace of the king. If blank's attacks deal you horror in excess of your sanity, you take a damage as well. While it's being attacked or evaded by an investigator of no remaining sanity, treat each elder sign +1, 0, or -1 token that investigator reveals as an auto fail. Horrible. Well, we can't really evade the thing. Unless. So now it is Rex's turn. One, two, three, four. First action. Playing Dr. Milan. Nice. Second action. Investigate. We're currently up 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be fine. Got it. We discovered the last clue, so we do lose an action. But let's just flip this thing and see what starts happening with these things, right? You find yourself easily lost within the city's narrow, twisting streets. Routes that lead back to familiar places lead instead to new parts of the city, and retracing your steps is impossible. Perhaps objects here do not exist in 3 dimensions like they do on Earth. Conventional maps cannot possibly begin to depict the complexity of Carcosa's designs. You explore the streets carefully and begin to puzzle out a shocking map of the city. Test 3. For each point you fail by, take a horror. Thank you for that. So I'm up 2. Not committing nothing. Up 2. That's a fail. And place a clue on Blank's location. Perfect. Oh, I should have tested Frozen in Fear. So let's do that now. Even. Hey, we get Frozen in Fear going. Would have liked to have flipped those two, but whatever. Deal 2 damage to Blank, regardless of whether they succeed or fail. Okay. As after this test ends, flip this card back over. For the remainder of the game, it cannot be flipped over. Okay. Good to know. And that is our phase. Enemy phase. He's going to attack me. 1, 2. And I guess I take the 1. So, upkeep. I've got a plan. That's something. You're gone. You get Enchanted Blade. That's basically nothing. Doom goes to... It advances. Turning a corner, you nearly bump into a nurse with light brown hair and sharp features. You tell her about the violent patients and the strange things you've seen, but she doesn't listen. When you inquire about Daniel, she informs you that he is a friend of the king and he resides in the palace. The investigators must decide. Choose one. Any investigator tests 4 will to snap out of it. If successful, advance to 2A. Any investigator tests lore for it to remember what you've done this before. If successful, advance to 2A. Okay. Let's, Rex is up 1, so let's just do that. -4. Leo is even on the will, so let's do that. Even. Hey, how about that? We actually got it. No, oh, we guys got an ally. Yes, perfect. So this gets, we successfully advanced to 2A. Agenda 2A, Madness Drowns. I thought, too, of the king in yellow, wrapped in the fantastic colors of his tattered mantle and that bitter cry of Casilda. Not upon us, O king, not upon us. Blank gets +1 fight and can't be defeated. If there is at least 10 damage, advance this agenda. Okay. I get the sinking feeling that we're going to have to flip the Palace of the King before we can do anything. So, our phase. We're going to let Leo go first. Fast action. He gets his pupper. He can play 2 because he has charisma. And then, I mean, I kind of just want to take a pot shot at Blake guy here. He's at 4. He has Hunter, though. It's fine. It's fine. So, 1, 2, 3. Sledgehammer time. He's up 5. Got it. 6 more damage. And last action. We are going to move out, invoking an attack of opportunity. We're going to put 1 horror here so that the dog will bite him a little bit. You go get him, boy. And 1 horror on Leo. And then he did not deal horror to us in excess because it was... What was that symbol? Of course, we pulled the -1, so it did not deal any damage. That would have been treated as an auto fail. That's whatever. Then move out. And then we're going to activate Safeguard to move with Rex. We're going to hopefully send him on a wild goose chase so we can investigate the palace by ourselves. Then Rex's turn. We're going to move down here. Then we're going to investigate the Force Shroud. We're going to investigate with the flashlight. So we're up 3 right now. Up 4 of 5 of 6 of 7. Let's go. Up 7. We succeed by 3. So we get both clues because of Rex's ability. And we flip. Do I want to flip? Or do I want to hold on to these so I've got a plan can actually do something for a little bit? We'll get the clues from Palace of the King. It's fine. We'll get these off. So, Bleak Plains. The world is but a remnant of what it once was. The grand majesty of Carcosa, spoken of in The King in Yellow, is lost in this expanse of endless desolation. Dead twisted trees, starving animals, and barren fields greet you everywhere you turn. You begin to look for evidence at what might have caused such devastation. Across the lake, you see dark, twisted structures similar to those in Carcosa. At least one appears as large and as grand as Blank's domain. You wonder if perhaps some kind of conflict took place between the two cities. Deal 4 damage to him. Flip this over. It cannot be flipped for the remainder of the game. Let's do it. So that's 7. And then... if I remember correctly, these ones exhaust him. So I don't want him to be exhausted here because I want him to move out of the Palace of the King. So... maybe go down. Rex can go up and finagle him next turn. No, because in the last act, something big spawns at the palace. I remember that. So, yeah, we're going to run him around a bit. Clear off the palace, then deal some damage. And then, yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is draw a card, I believe. That's pretty good. So, hunter enemy phase. This thing's going to hunt. It has 2 choices. We're going to move it this way. Upkeep. Shortcut. Very good. Relentless. Not as good, but I mean, I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get rid of the blade. We're not going to use it. And Doom goes to 1 out of 7. And encounters. Rex gets a secret. You cannot move more than once each turn. That's bad. Leo gets a Byakuya. Fine. Leo's just going to go first. Smacking this thing for a whole lot, hopefully. It's dead. And then we are going to move out. Last action. Then Rex's turn. He's going to move. He can't move again, which is annoying. Gonna have to get that eventually. Let's let's get some more clues. We're currently up. That's 3. That's 4. Up 4 should be fine. -3. We get a clue. I don't want to do this. I need the ice pick for the Palace of the King so we can just hover that up as fast as we can. Do I do a flash? It's so bad not having a scavenging. If I had a scavenging, I could be way more liberal with the flashlight and the ice pick. We'll top Milan to get a resource. Probably could have done that last turn, but whatever. Do I just go 1 up? No, that's not 1 up. That's 3 up. Yeah, let's just do it 3 up. +1. We take a damage because it's the last clue. And get the clue. And let's just do it immediately. So, flip. During your exploration, you find an old crumbled building that makes for an ideal refuge from the world's dry heat and its horrifying creatures. For the first time since entering this realm, you take a moment to rest in the building's cool shade. The quiet calm soothes your aching muscles and weary mind, but you cannot stay for long. You must decide. Choose one. Choose an enemy in play. Exhaust that enemy and disengage it from all investigators. Or heal hot. You heal 5 horror. Let's have him heal 5 horror. Because if he exhausts here, he's going to upkeep and go here next round. But if he moves here, it's going to take 2 turns to get to the palace. And that's what we want. We want as much time as the palace undisturbed as we possibly can. Remove this from the game. Set aside a copy of Ruins of Carcosa. This is one of these. Okay, and that is the enemy phase. That's our phase. Again, Blank has 2 choices. We'll lead him around. And upkeep. Unearth the Ancients. Enchanted Blade. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get rid of another Enchanted Blade. It's fine. And Doom goes to 2 out of 9. No, 7. This gets, for each, there is no cultist in play. Spawn, reveal location for most clues. That's fine. Because Leo can go in, smack it up, and actually get a clue. You cannot play assets or event. Perfect. Okay, this is actually going swimmingly. So we're going to let Leo go first. First action, he's moving in, taking this. And we're just punching this thing so hard, like y'all don't even know. +1 dead. Oh, he should have. It removes all clues from all investigators, right? Yeah, so he's got 1. Next, it is Rex's turn. He's going to move in. Boom. He is going to flashlight. So this is nothing to do. He's up 5. Let's just go. 2. He gets 2 clues because of his ability. Do I hold off on that? No, that's fine. We're going to get rid of Ice Pick to get 3. And last action, we'll commit deduction to clear this off. Hopefully. We do. Okay, so he cannot, it can't be flipped over just yet. And Rex here can actually deal some damage with the thing. That's probably pretty good. Okay, and that is everybody's turn. So, enemy he's going to hunt. Does not matter where, he'll hunt here. Upkeep. Preposterous sketches, basically worthless. Leo gets another sledgehammer. I mean, that's something. And he's going to have to discard. So he'll discard Relentless. We don't really need resources. And Doom goes to 3 out of 7. And encounters. Rex gets... He goes all the way up here. Who cares? Who cares? What does Leo get? This is gone. Spawn Deaths of Dimming. Fine. Okay. We're going to let Rex go first. He's going to Eon Short to do the move action. He is now engaged with Blank. He is going to attack with I've Got a Plan. He has a whole lot of clues, so this will actually do something now. So, the fight is 4. He's currently up 1. This is an insight 1, so he's up 5. Using all that. Please, up 5. That's it. That dealt 4 damage to him, so he's at 11. And that procs the thing because, yeah, advance this agenda. The final guess? Ah, if it isn't our final guess, the doorman announces. Miss Divine, your presence here has been long awaited. The creature slithers up the side of the palace. You swear you've seen the symbol on her amulet before? Wait, that can't be right. Well now, the real party can begin, it roars. Spawn the set-aside beast of Albernon enemy at the Palace of the King. Shuffle the discard pile into the encounter deck. Yep, there is a big boy here. 2 and 1. Last agenda, is it? Yeah. Madness dies. I cannot forget Carcosa, where black stars hang in the heavens, where the shadows of men's thoughts lengthen in the afternoon when the twin suns sink into the lake of Holly, and my mind will bear forever the memory of the pallid mask. Blank gets +2 fight, and he can't be defeated unless an investigator knows the secret. How do I want to do this then? We have nothing on Crafty. I think we're going to shortcut. If this has something on it that deals damage, that would be very nice. So we're going to shortcut out. And last action, I guess we're going to move to hopefully get that. Next, it is Rex's turn. He's going to try to smack this thing with his hammer. Well, first, as if he can't do fast actions. So we can't trigger this thing, which is probably how we know the secret. So he's going to sledgehammer. 1, 2, 3. Up a bazillions. That's fine. It deals 6 damage. It's at 7, which is such an awkward number. I could move, sacrifice the gourd popper, and then it's just dead. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do move. It's going to take attack of opportunity. 2 and 1 to the pupper, but not before it bites it, which kills the beast of El Bernani. Okay. And that is it. Enemy phase. Does this have Hunter? No. This will go... Do I want it here? Or do I want it down here? Let's leave it down here so we can proc the... But when this thing pops, this thing's going to go. It's probably fine. So upkeep. I've got a plan, which is we haven't flipped yet, so that's still, it still has clues. You get honed instinct, that's nice. Oh, these honed instincts are worthless now. Because there's no more action agendas. Okay, so we're going to discard that. And Doom goes to... We did not reset. So 1 out of 9. And encounters. Rex gets more whispers in your head. Can't play events. That's slightly annoying. Discard cards were... 9. 3. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Printed cost, not actual cost, because it says that. So yeah, I keep my second Leo for Bolt and Blood. We keep the sledgehammer. It's fine. So Orpheus, how are we going to do this? Oh, I know how we can do this. We'll double action, do this. We'll move in, and then we can flip this. And this we can spawn over here, which is fine. You stand before the palace of the king. Blank's incessant whispering fills your mind, and you find it difficult to block his poisonous words from your thoughts. Seeing the palace in all of its spectacle and glory, the memories come flooding back to you. The stranger, the king, Act 2. The doors to the palace open. Remember that you know the secret. Flip this cord back over. It can't be flipped right into the game, which is fine. Well, we lose all the clues. That should be fine. And then Rex is going to go. Rex is going to try to investigate. He's currently up 3. Well, this is basically worthless now. Up 4. Up 5. +1. We get both the clues. When we get the last clue, we take the damage. And these will go away because we're trying to kill this thing. In the outskirts of the city, you find a ruined mausoleum. Its entrance not unlike the entrance to the catacombs of Paris. Archways of stone decorated with bone and mocking skulls. The yellow sign is inscribed in the stone above the final archway. The narrow, cluttered passageway leads into a circular chamber with a dome ceiling. In the center of the chamber lies an egg-shaped coffin made of stone, unmarked and firmly sealed. Curious, you attempt to open the coffin. It takes all of your strength to pull the heavy lid off, and it slides to the floor with a resounding thud. Inside, you see a familiar face. A woman in a tattered dress, her countenance noble and grim. Deal 2 damage. Oh my god, we're actually going to do it. This can no longer be flipped. And neither can this, but this doesn't matter. And this will have to, and this goes to... Oh, it doesn't move, it attacks. That's annoying. So you'll take 1 and 1. And you'll take 1 and 1. I mean, that's fine. We're probably not going to flip it anymore anyway. Last, we're going to move in. Well, he still has one more action. First is to move in here. And next, he's going to gain a resource. I mean, I've got a plan isn't much, but it can still deal A damage. So, enemy phase. Hunter's going to hunt. This will go this way. One good hit with the sledgehammer and he's dead. Upkeep. That's fine. Less fine that we're losing resources, but it's whatever. And Leo gets. That's fine. Doom goes to 2 out of 9. Rex gets whatever. Leo gets. There is a cultist enemy in play. Move 1 clue to that enemy. Okay. That's perfect. Do I just go in and try to smack him right now? I mean, Rex isn't doing much. He's probably outlived his usefulness. So, first action, move in. Second action, he's 5. So he's 4 up. We still can't commit skill cards. Four up should be fine. Please. Please, please, please. Everything that's happened this campaign. Give me a -2. Give me the skull symbol. Just don't reveal one of these stupid tokens. 4 up. We got it. Oh my god. I don't believe it. After all that finagling of a campaign, we beat him to death. Hastor has been defeated. Advance. A choir of cries echoes throughout your mind. Chaotic organ chords torture your ears. You fall to your knees and blood drips from your eyes. The realm of Carcosa shatters into millions of pieces and fades into the empty voids of space. Curtain falls. If Lord of Carcosa was the version defeated, proceed to Aura 3. When you awaken, you are sitting in the choir Gothic of Mont St. Michael's Abbey. No rain pelts the glass of the windows above, and you hear no thunder, nor the screeching of winged horrors overhead. Somehow you have escaped. You creep to the door of the abbey and open it with trepidation. A dazzling light sears your eyes, and you lift your hand to block the glare of the sun. You stand overlooking beautiful Mont St. Michael. Seagulls fly over the abbey over a backdrop of cloudless sky. The waters around the abbey are calm and azure blue. I've been looking all over for you, you hear a voice exclaim behind you. You turn with a startle. For a moment, you expect to see the stranger and his pallid mask, but instead, the boat captain you'd hired to take you to Mont St. Michael stands at the edge of the steps, smiling at you. Are you ready to head back? In your campaign log, record the investigators prevented Hastra from escaping his prison. In your campaign log, record the names of each investigator who ended the game with at least 1 copy of Possession in their hand. We did not. I make sure to get those out my hand in these campaigns because I know what happens at the end. Each investigator suffers 2 physical trauma as they never fully recover from their time spent in Carcosa, the realm of madness, which drives Leo insane. Hey, a win is a win. Sorry, Leo. Each investigator earns victory. Who cares about victory? It's the last scenario. The investigators win the campaign. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Epilogue. Read the following only if the investigators won the campaign. Check the campaign log. If at least one investigator was possessed, only those investigators. So we don't. That's where if you had the possession thing, your character basically just dies. And that is it. It got a little dodgy in the middle. Like right, I think it was this one. That everything just started going right downhill. But we pulled out in Black Star Rise and Dim Carcosa. We stopped Hastor from unleashing his horror upon the world. It is over. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take care. I hope maybe since I've killed Hastor, I have broken the curse of me always failing these stupid campaigns. I have now proven myself to be a good Arkham Horror player. Yay! Alright, take care.